Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? This is Tall Man Tarot. I'd like to welcome you to the channel. Thank you for coming to spend some time with me. We are just jumping on this energy train to see what kind of information that we can pull for the collective, for the highest good, of course. You know? If you've already subscribed, I'd like to say thank you so very much. I love you all. Thank you. You are who I do this for. Okay? If you want to book a personal reading with me, come find me. Okay? I don't use WhatsApp, none of the weird stuff, okay? Call my phone, send me an email, whatever it is. Send me a text. Let's figure it out. You will talk to me before anything is exchanged, okay? Okay. A lot of imposters out there. Don't want to give any energy towards that, but it's a lot of imposters. Let's just try to stay away from that. Don't get scammed. Anyway, let's get started. Spirit, what do we have for the collective at this time? No more confusion. If you thought that you wasn't protected, there's no more confusion. Okay, to some of you, there are things that you have witnessed. I let that sit there for a second for a reason. There are things that you have witnessed in your life. You've had some experiences to realize, yo, I really am protected. That's crazy. Yo, I really do have spirit guides. That's crazy. Yo, my ancestors really are stepping about me, right? Okay. So what now? Time for you to come out of isolation now. You were scared. You thought somebody was gonna do you something, is what Louisiana, some of my friends. But you're realizing you are protected. See, you the child right there. But this tree is your protection. It's watching over you. I forgot my mic again. This is like, I don't know how many videos I forgot my mic. It's ridiculous. But I'm so in it. I'm so, like it's today. Yes. So, you're being watched over. Okay? By something very ancient. So it might not even be what you think. Like, you're looking at it as people. Some of you might even think of something like Aborigines, you know, like that kind of look, or like African, you know, or some of you like just older colonial type of look or something like that, or slavery type of look or something like that. But what you have to understand is this is something older than you know. Okay? Now, this could be for a select group of people, but what I am getting, this transmission that I'm getting, is this is something ancient. This is something that you can't even fathom what this looks like or what this could look like, even if you did see it. To some of you, it's something that doesn't even have a look. Shall we continue? Some of you have been brought back some of you went through something here that could have like took all the wind out of your sail, like for real. Like this could have been it for you or something like that. Like you could have been stuck, trapped, broken forever. This isn't what you deserved. And you're about to be brought into some kind of victorious state, right? Because you possess something. You got some sort of wisdom. You could see a lot of crows. You're a seer. You possess some kind of, and for some, okay, this is how you know. Okay, I guess this is just an example. I can't just say this is officially how you just know if you're the individual that I'm talking to. You don't do certain things, maybe to people, or you just carry yourself in a certain way as if you know what universal law is. You've always carried yourself in a manner of knowing universal law. It's just inherently been ingrained in your DNA to abide by universal law. Okay. Being moved into some kind of victory. In the face of defeat, you're being moved into victory. Victory. Okay? Hardly ever. Okay. Being moved towards some kind of victory. There it is. That was a lot of shuffling. I don't know. They wanted to get to something specific here. Okay, so you're moving into some kind of victorious, but you don't have wishful thinking about this. It's like you know, but you don't know. You believe, but you don't believe. Excuse me. You're looking for some kind of, you don't see the emotional opportunity. You don't see it, right? So you're like, you're in the in-between, right? You see sparks of it and you're like, oh my God, just like in the beginning, like you're not confused that you're protected. Like you see certain things that let you know, oh shit, okay. Man, those readers and stuff just might be talking about me, you know? Damn, I seen it. And now it's happening so much to where there's no doubt. But you still don't have the wishful thinking when it comes down to you moving into some kind of victorious energy, timeline, feeling. Because you still, to yourself, maybe you're looking at it in a way that you see it coming in, not the way that the divine is bringing it to you or showing it to you. You can't see it because you're looking at it the way that you want to see it. the way that you've seen it maybe come in for somebody else, or like you have no idea how these things work, is what the message is to use to say. Like, you don't know how it's supposed to come in. You just think that you're supposed to get it the way that you think that you're supposed to get it. But the truth is, it comes in the way that it is designed for you to come in. And you don't know the grand design. You don't know the design. So maybe you should just be open there. Maybe you should just be open. You being happy is the key to the Ten of Cups. That's it. Your happiness is the key to this. You raising your vibration shows you the Ten of Cups, not just the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups. This all works off of you truly raising your vibration. Not that fake ass, oh, I'm vibing high. It's not that. It's truly living in it. It's truly reaching it. So how do you truly reach it is what you need to be figuring out how to do, right? Babies help me reach it. Animals help me reach it. Being outside and, I don't know, exploring nature helps me reach it. Conversations with the Most High help me reach it. Focusing on love. Hell, it could be cartoons. Cartoons help me reach it, Find it. Find it. They can't do everything for you is what I heard. Can't do everything for you, damn. That's where your growth lies, okay? You already know what you don't desire. So let's go towards what you do desire. What do you desire? Leave a comment. What do you desire? Leave a comment. Tell me what it is that you desire, right? That's how it starts. Placing it somewhere, looking at it. This is what I desire. Some of you need vision boards. What do you desire? What do I desire? And you need to remember it every day. This is what I desire. So that's what I'm going to do every day. Some of you need to put it on your door before you walk outside. Some of you need to put it on your mirror in the bathroom. Some of you need to put it on, I don't know, anything that is going to visually catch you at any time of the day while you're just walking around. Just catch you. Some of you need to put it as a reminder on your phone, as an alarm. Boop, 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 boop. I desire blah, 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 and blah. And then you're like, oh, okay, this is a reminder for me to stay on track on what it is that I desire. But whatever that is, it needs to be something that moves your vibration up, raises your vibration. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That wasn't love. You was in denial. I'm going to say it again. That wasn't love. You were in denial. To some of you, that was just an exercise to get you to open up your crown chakra. For some of you, that was an exercise to show you that you are a seer. For some of you, that was an exercise to get you to open up your throat chakra. Hey. For some of you, that was just training. You were in denial. But you know what's weird? They weren't. The other party wasn't in denial. It's like closing this cycle actually brings you closer to the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Closing that cycle, whatever that was, okay? I kind of got serious because this was something that was not allowing your inner child to be. Like you couldn't be who you are. Like your soul couldn't be. Let me know if that resonates with you. Like your soul, like you couldn't be silly, or I don't know. It's something that was being caged off or controlled or blocked off. You couldn't be yourself 100% fully. Your creativity could have been blocked as well. My throat just started acting up. You heard that? You couldn't speak freely. You couldn't be. That wasn't love. You were in denial. Can't be who you, yep, you were trapped in your head. Maybe confusion. You couldn't really listen to your intuition. Almost like feeling like you're blocked when you were with whoever this was. That wasn't love. You were in denial. You think these things will be happening to you if you were in a divinely guided connection? Do you really? That's not what you desire. Okay, so we get it. You know what you don't desire anymore, right? And now you're in a period where you're having the patience for what is for you. You have the patience now. Some of you have been, chilling, waiting, preserving yourself, doing what it is that you need to do in your life so that you receive the right type of connection, the type of connection that is divine, the type of connection that is going to move you forward, not something that is going to keep you looped in the same cycles over and over again. Some of you are bad off as far as like shell shock, like you don't want to deal with something else that's terribly bad. A lot of this shit have set you guys back. I mean, set you back, Yeah, you want I told you, something that's going to move you forward. You're waiting for something that's really going to move you forward. You're in the energy of, okay, well, I'm going to take care of myself, do what I need to do for myself. It could be health. It could be, I don't know, money-wise. It could just be a way of thinking. It could be a different way of living, just changing and making yourself right for whatever it is that is for you. You're waiting for that. And you know what? That's good. That's great. But it's being said that you already know what it is that you do not want, okay? So let's not focus on what we don't want anymore. What we need to do is focus on what we do want. And whatever it is that we do want should be of higher vibrational value. Higher vibrational value. So write something like that down. And that's what you should be seeking. There's no more focusing on the past. There's no more focusing on what was. What you didn't want anymore. There's no more focusing on that, right? Because that does not help you move forward. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. It does not help you move forward. It doesn't. You're seeking balance now. Balance. Some of you are learning about like duality in some kind of way. Yeah. A lot of you are coming to the realization that you are someone that has been just too openly giving to people. And it's not a curse, okay? It's not a curse. You had to go through what you had to go through, okay? Now you know to look out for what's being divinely guided to you instead of forcing it. When you force it, then you bring yourself into the realm of people who take to the wrong individual. But the right individual will be an equal give and take to you. right? So it'll be two of you that are giving, you know? And everybody knows that that's kind of rare for two givers to run into each other, right? But you're having a realization that you've just been way too openly giving. This is the time to like protect your heart. You've been put here to have an experience that involves love in all different forms. You're supposed to experience love in all different ways, okay? And so that's not what you need to do, is block your heart out to love, okay? And it's not always the love that everybody thinks that it is, right? Everybody, you hear love and you just think of romantic comedies or some shit. Like, it's a lot of fucking examples of love in all different types of ways, okay? So don't block your heart off to love. Everybody isn't out to steal from you. But you're realizing that, right? And that's cool. That's a good realization to have, because now you know how to try to weed out who is there to take and who is actually there to give as well. Equal. Some of you didn't have clarity on how to, what it looks like to alchemize something. Some of you didn't know how to do that. Some of you didn't know what transmutation was, right? Some of you didn't know that you were probably already doing it when you didn't have the courage. You alchemize things to give yourself courage to be able to make important moves, moves that you didn't know what was on the other side of the moves. You alchemized. You transmuted bad to good. Turn dirt to gold. You alchemized fear into courage. You didn't know you were doing that. All right, Chosen, you got something going on. This was already in you to alchemize, to transmute. You just closed the cycle. You just closed the chapter, right? You're moving on to better things now, because you've learned what it is that you needed to do. You've learned that you are protected. So now you have a whole lot of other things to think about, right? Chosen Collective. Because that is kind of like realizing that Santa Claus does exist. It's like, Santa Claus does exist? He does bring presents for us every Christmas? You know, it's like you're in a different space where things need to settle in for you to really start piecing things together and understanding who you are and what you are. But you have completed something here. And to that, I want to say congratulations. You are on your way. Oh, the Fool is right after that. Wow. You're on your way. Good job. You are protected. It's time for you to come outside now. It's time for you to come out of isolation. You were isolated for this reason. You've completed. Congratulations. I love you all. See you in the next video. Peace.